Hey everybody, this is Indigo here with Team Caitlin Bacher, and I am going to walk you through how we are checking and keeping track of failed payments. So this SOP, I'm in the process of actually redoing all of the SOPs and the formatting. So um, this is the old formatting, but basically what we do is every single day I'm checking inside of Samcart for failed payments. So for you, if you're using like Kajabi, Teachable, Thrivecart, any other sort of payment processor, you're looking at wherever those payments are actually going through. So for us, it's Samcart. And the reason that we're checking every single day, which is every weekday, right, Monday through Friday, is because we want to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. So some days there are no failed payments. It literally takes like 10 seconds to open up Samcart, log in, see if there are any failed charges, and then close out, move on to the next thing. And what we're doing is we're looking for any charges that say failed. If there is a failed charge, we're going to pull up their order and then we're going to open up this tracker spreadsheet. So just to give you guys a visual, so we're putting in all this information. Why we're tracking it is this is how we're gathering data on, trends. Are people failing in the first, second, third, fourth payments? I don't know why I said fourth. We don't have a fourth payment. Are the same people failing over and over and over again, or is it new people? Is there a month maybe where we ran ads to a new sort of audience and all of a sudden from that new audience, we're getting a lot of people whose payments are failing. Like it just lets us see a lot of information. So basically what happens, there is a failed payment within Samcart, go great, open up the spreadsheet, and I've whited out the information here just to protect their information. But actually this is not going to reveal any personal information of theirs. But so we're gathering their name, their email address, and then what we're tracking is the product, date purchase, number of payments they've already made, number of payments that are remaining. If they bought through an affiliate, the date their payment failed, and then the date that we're sending the first email, and then we're tracking, did they make their payment? Yes, no. If no, we send email 2, payment made. Yes, no. If no, we send email 3, payment made. Yes, no. If no, we're revoking their access to the course. And so the SOP, right, we're putting their name in, their email, getting the date they purchased, clicking in. This is how we are figuring out, how many payments they have remaining to fill in that column of the spreadsheet. And then again, just like the formatting of it, how we're putting in, right? They made 1 out of 3 payments. They have 2 times 297 remaining. And then we're going to see when the latest failed payment was. We want to get the most recent date. So Samcart specifically will try a charge, I believe it's 4 times. Before Samcart will just say, well, this person isn't paying and we're just going to cancel their payment plan, which can lead to a whole host of issues. So that's also part of why we're trying to catch this as soon as we can. So we're going to put that date in there. We're going to put the date of when you're actually checking this and when you're going to email them. So that would just be whatever today's date is. And then we're going to go into Help Scout. So we use Help Scout for all of our customer service. It is so easy. And so what we do is we create a new message, sending it to them. And this is really important right here. Is we are utilizing something that Help Scout has that I'm sure you can figure out how to do in other platforms if you're using something like Zendesk or Intercom or any of the other help desk platforms, but they have something in Help Scout called followupzen.com. And so what this does is in the BCC, so we're blind copying this email address. So the customer doesn't know that we've sent the email also to 1week@followupthem.com. What this does is it allows us to be checking in on regular intervals, but nobody on our team, once this email is sent and we've blind copied 1 week has to remember when we're supposed to follow up. So when we're looking at email 1, email 2, email 3, these are all exactly 1 week apart. So we're giving them 3 weeks. We're working with them over the period of 3 weeks to try and get this issue resolved. And using followupthem.com just makes it so easy because we send the email, right? We're using a saved reply, filled payment email 1, replacing the product name with what product that the payment failed for. All of this, we're sending it, and then 1 week later, so you'll get a confirmation from followupthem.com that says, cool, this message is going to come back to you in 1 week. So you close that conversation because it's not active. Then in 1 week, followupthem.com brings the message back up to the top of the list of emails within Help Scout. And that is really handy because, we think in a week it's not that much time, but when you're dealing, and especially as you guys are scaling, you're getting more students in, you're helping more people, the volume of requests and things and emails is going to go up, and it's going to be harder to remember each individual thing. So by followupthem.com, really just bumping your email for the failed payment up to the top of your list, you're like, all right, cool. This is what happened. I need to follow up. So then what happens, and this is part of what's going to be updated because right now it's not fully in here, is you essentially just go back to this part. So, right, we're in the spreadsheet, we check, all right, so we get the email in Help Scout, says, hey, it's been a week. So here, right, we're saying, all right, this person, they made their payment within that week. Say yes. I color code the spreadsheet, so this light purple means that the payment's been recovered. For like if we look at this person, for example, so they did not make their payment, so we're sending the second email, and it's the same exact process, right? We say, all right, we go in, we're sending the same email, failed payment email 1, but it's a different subject line. And then again, we do 1 week at followupthem.com. 1 week passes, the email bumps up back to the top of our inbox. We're now looking here. Okay, we look in Sam cart. Did they make the payment? If yes, then we put the X, we make this purple. If no, we put an X, we send email 3. Email 3, we just reply to that second email. And it is like a much firmer email, firmly worded email. Again, we do 1 week at followupthem.com in the blind copy field. And then, 1 week passes. And then if they still haven't made their payment after that third email, we say no, this becomes red, and then we're revoking their access and Thinkific. But sometimes, we're working out custom payment plans. Sometimes we're doing different things. So you can see like we're adding comments here because not everybody is going to follow the same 3 email sequence. Some people are going to have to work things out. Maybe you are delaying the response by another week. If somebody had their card stolen, they just came out from out of town. There's a lot of variations, but making sure that you're keeping track of all of that in the spreadsheet. So then as you go back to refer to it, say we're in November and we're looking through to see, what are the trends in the failed payments. You can see, okay, X number of people had custom payment plans made. And then if they make the payment on that, then I count that as we're making their payment made after whatever that email was that sparked that conversation. So I hope this makes sense. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the Facebook group, and I will answer all of them.